Just keep your faith in God and be strong. You can make it if you keep holding on until the Father up in heaven comes to rapture us home.
Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they really had it going on. They were thrown into the fire because they wouldn't bow down to the king of Babylon. Wow. The king commanded that the Hebrews be cremated, so his servants turned the furnace up high. When the king looked in to see if they had been cremated, he was shocked at what he saw inside. He saw smoke, he saw fire, he saw flames climbing higher. Can you imagine the look on his face when he saw the three Hebrew guys with the Lord standing by? He said, this gotta be God's holy grace. I guess Goliath thought he'd press his luck with David, but the little fella showed no fear. David knew that he'd be running into trouble, but he also knew that God was near. Oh, when Goliath took a step, I heard that David felt the earth begin to tremble and shake. But the time had come for little David to be strong, and so he proved himself by keeping his faith. Then the Lord said, lend me your hand, for I have a plan to defeat Goliath once and for all. So little David took out his sling, and he started to swing it, and you should have seen Goliath fall. Ooh. This is not a fairy tale, it's not Dr. Seuss, it's not a science fiction story read by old Mother Goose. This is something for the children, it's for you and me, and we call it Bible history. So just keep your faith in God, and be strong.
You can make it if you keep holding on until the Father up in heaven comes to rapture us home. Moving right along to another great adventure known as Daniel in the Lion's Den.
He was tossed into a pit of hungry lions, but he slept until the day rolled in. The people wondered why the lions wouldn't eat him. Could it be they'd lost their appetite? Then the people thought it was the power of our master that protected Daniel all through the night. And the Bible said that Daniel would pray 3 times a day. That's the reason why the Lord took him through. And if we just confess his name and don't be ashamed, then I know he'll do the same for you. Because
this is not a fairy tale, it's not Dr. Seuss, it's not a science fiction story read by old Mother Goose. This is something for the children,
it's for you and me.
Well, and we call it Bible history. This is not a fairy tale, it's not Dr. Seuss,
it's not a science fiction story read by old Mother Goose.
This is something for the children,
it's for everyone.
And we call it Bible history.
And we
call it Bible history.
And we call it Bible history. And we call it Bible history.